It's time for Downtown Hockeytown, presented by Labatt Blue Light, and today's guest is a returning Word on Woodward guest, senior content producer Dana Wakiji. Dana, thank you as always for joining us. We're excited. We've got some hockey happening.
Yay, we can watch hockey. I'm so excited. In fact, I've got some on right now. The exhibition game between Tampa Bay and Florida is on right now, so it's
That's
fun.
awesome. Let's talk about a couple of those exhibition games. We had four exhibition games happen yesterday, and we've talked a lot about the style of hockey that we're going to see in this upcoming playoff. Now that we've seen a few exhibition games, Dana, how are teams looking, and what do you think that style of play will be?
Well, I think so far it looks pretty good. I didn't think that it was going to be quite as good actually as it has been, but some of these teams like we've talked about Edmonton in the past, they're a younger team. They've got those young legs. So maybe they have a quote leg up on some of the competition when it comes to these types of things. But I also think a lot of these teams that were expecting to come back and play really took their training seriously and kind of stayed in shape as best they could, even if they didn't have access to ice. I'm watching like Braden Point here. He already has 2 goals in this exhibition game of the first period. So he obviously hasn't missed a beat. And so I think a lot of it's going to depend on how many of these players can stay healthy and, can everybody, avoid getting COVID while they're in the bubble.
Dana, I couldn't agree with you more on that. I mean, I think you're absolutely right. And you know what's interesting about it is that Steve kind of alluded it to in his one of the press conferences that he had recently. I don't know what was that, like 7 years ago now, but that when he said, "We'll see who wants to be a player. We'll see what these guys do because they're all on their own." And he was specifically talking about the Red Wings. But I think what the league did was, even if a lot of these guys were sitting around eating bonbons on the couch, they gave them enough lead time